Team Secret's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Alliance's turn to pick.
Shadow Demon.
Team Secret's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Slaughter.
Team Secret's turn
Bro,
to
I
pick.
feel like he can kind of
see a
cause
Shadow Demon.
problems.
He was banned most of the time in the games. Are we gonna see Luna as well before it gets banned? Hopefully yes. It's always, let's call it, fun to watch, all that bouncing. I love those shrines in the base at tier 3 tower where if you're playing Luna, you just have an extra building to bounce on. It's really good to play Luna
Oh,
right
absolutely,
now.
it's great. Well, and you've got this nice little combination as well from Slardar, Keeper of the Light, which is there to try and obviously keep Alliance out of their base. Kato has been used great time and time again for high ground offense, but I do have to say, with the Shadow Demon Luna already there, I mean, Team Secret gave this away, so maybe a little bit scary. Do you think that this is still a very strong and potent combo, Shadow Demon Luna, or has it been nerfed enough?
It's still very strong. Shadow Demon was nerfed quite a lot past few patches, but he's still strong. People don't even skill Shadow Poison anymore because it's really nerfed, but the disruption, using it offensively and defensively, is just that good, and Demonic Purge going through BKB also. That's why the hero is so strong.
Team Secret's turn to ban.
They either want Ember Spirit or Batrider. That's why they banned Nyx Assassin, probably. If you want to know why, because the hero just counters them so hard, it's so easy to lock them down for 4 seconds stun with Carapace and Impale after that. So easy to execute.
Reserve time.
Sometimes, yeah, I was quite late, but it wasn't so professional back then. I'm still surprised people are actually late right now as well. But it's still just a few minutes, so it's okay. I don't think they will go for Batrider as well, because Shadow Demon counters Batrider. You just cast Lasso. If you're casting Disruption real quickly, you just counter it. But they still might go for it. It's one of the options. Having Keeper of the Light as a base defense against those two, he's just gonna clear those illusions until they get some more HP. He just insta kills them, so it's a good pickup by Team Secret.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Alliances turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining.
Alliance loves to play those strategies that have a lot of heal, a lot of save heroes. Yeah, you see the secret band, both Wisp and Dazzle,
Alliances turn
because
to
it fits Alliance lineup so well. The how they play the game. And there's the Ember Spirit I was talking about.
Ten seconds.
Legion Commander!
Team secrets turn to pick.
I wish. Maybe you should rename yourself to Shenanigans Dota.
10 seconds.
What do you think about that? That's a good suggestion. Suggestion.
5 seconds remaining.
That's a second time Shenanigans already. Legion Commander, we see a lot of counter picking here. Legion Commander, good hero against Slardar, good hero against Ember Spirit, removing all the root, the stun, the Slardar's ult. Pretty much he can remove anything, and they have a good initiation in Legion Commander. I'm surprised Puppy didn't pick Silencer. This game he was so stubborn during the Dota pit, just pretty much picking it every game, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 80% of the time they had a Silencer, and it worked out really well for them. He went for kind of crazy build. I like it. I like how innovative he is. Phase boots, even though I don't like the phase boots in general on that type of hero, but having the Helm of the Dominator and then just getting that extra creep, some auras, really nice, and then transition into semi-carry.
Pretty neat. I'm curious if they do. I mean, could they go back for her last pick? I guess we're gonna have to wait on the bans and see what it is that Alliance are running too.
They can if they want to run Slardar off lane, which I doubt they will. Secret prefers to play Slardar as position 4, but anything can happen. There's a lot of minus armor with Weaver and Slardar, plus Ember Spirit physical damage.
Ooh, and there it is. We got the full combination right here from Alliance. SD Luna Kunkka. This was so frustrating to play against, but it really has been changed around a lot now. And you know, the reduction in damage that you get from Torrent, it's so small in the laning phase. Like, what do you think is going to be the job of these guys early? I feel like finding a kill with level 1 is just not possible almost.
Reserve time.
Well, it is. If the offlane hero is not strong for Secret, they can find some easy kills on him with just disruption. If he gets this disruption on, there's a secure torrent plus loosen beam after that. That's pretty secure kill. If the hero doesn't have any super duper escape mechanism, let's say as a Weaver.
5 seconds.
But Kunkka was hit hard by Nerf Hammer from Ice Frog. It's still viable.
Reserve time.
Yeah, that's true. With bounty runes, you can get some easy levels and gold. And but I think they lack catch with their hero so far, so he will need to max X mark.
Alliances turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, see, that's a good suggestion. Secret can still go for
Reserve time.
Rubik. Or you can steal Shadow Demon, Disruption, and then you have Luna in fight as well. You can pretty much solo
10
the Luna
seconds
during the
remaining.
mid game with it. Just one stun and Disruption,
5
and she will
seconds
die.
remaining.
And also, there's a ship. There's wow, press the attack as
Team
well.
Secret's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Against Ember Spirit, both might work, but I would go with Faceless Void on mid, actually. You can just jump away, try to get some bashes on. It might work, especially with the SD and Kunkka moving around. Enigma offlane, I just love that hero.
Too as well. I hope that you guys are interested. Hope you're excited. Alliance face off against Team Secret. Cost, do you have somebody that you're favoring in this one? Do you like a draft more than another?
I like the Enigma pick, so I'll go with Team Secret because he will get some experience and some farm, and their other heroes
10
really
seconds
work
remaining.
well with each other. I don't know, Alliance's pick seems a bit
5 seconds.
from the old patch. These heroes are not so strong anymore. I hope they prove me wrong.
Yeah. Well, and an interesting thing to keep in mind here as well is that this was after the coin flip. It was Alliance taking the first pick, and that shows you just how much they're valuing this Shadow Demon here. So EGM definitely going to need to get a lot done early on to validate this. The last pick Enigma came out, and also it's going to be Radiant side Secret because of it. Hanskin boots first, picks up some wards. Puppy's going to place down his own, and everybody hand off on their own little way. So where do you see Kezu through the first little couple minutes here? Oh yeah, they're going to get this ward down too. Hanskin spots him out. Oh, he's wrapped around on them.
Yeah,
that
he's
should be
being
a D-ward.
pinged out. Kezu will just try to casually get back the lane on his tower, denying that first creep with demonic conversion. Then just the lane will come back to his tower. He will get some gold, XP. If he gets low, he will go back to the shrine, farm some camps at minute 2, get the rune. That's what he plans to do.
Okay. And as far as him against this, well, what could be tri-lane isn't necessarily guaranteed to be that way. Is he a hero that can stand up to Luna SD Kunkka?
No, he can't. If he gets the disruption on Enigma, it's a dead Enigma.
Okay.
Slardr's gonna roam around with boots of speed.
The battle begins.
And that's a good ward coming out from Alliance. You can see where that Enigma will be. Try to maybe smoke with Shadow Demon and Kunkka. Just get the kill on him when he's low. Just predict his movement when he goes to Shrine.
I wonder if Kezu is going to realize that this is there. Like, they spotted the Kunkka moving over, and, well, Puppy is going to run into EGM, so a couple of right clicks, but the disruption and then the walk away. Enigma does have some of these sentries. He might go in and realize that something could be afoot. Oh, nice play here as well. They're going to block both of Enigma's camps. No, not quite, but Enigma ends up blocking one of his own regardless by standing in that little area. So, very unfortunate, and that would have been a pretty cool play there from Shadow Demon had he been able to block both.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, mid.
Are they really going to be able to get this one already? Kunkka! The torrent.
He's fine. He has a Fairy Fire as well. I'm gonna use Healing Salve. Legion Commander getting moment of courage for a spell. Maybe if he got a Overwhelming Odds for that extra speed, few extra hits.
Yeah. Might have been enough to be able to find that kill. You do see now Kunkka as well, Hanskin going in to try and contest Kezu. It's not going to be easy, particularly once Enigma gets level 2. There's a potential here for just go back and, you know, turn with Malefice and deal a ton of damage. But
yeah, he stole a bit of XP from there. They're both the same level. Slardar is just being top, getting some XP while Kezu is in the jungle.
Oh.
Because they know they can't kill Slardar with only Shadow Demon and Luna, because they have a vision on Kunkka.
Oh, mid lane yet again. They found the Torrent onto mid one. They're gonna, well, at least for a second dive, they do end up doing a decent chunk of damage to mid one. He's almost dead. It's just gonna get ran at. Ooh!
Oh, one more hit.
Playing it very fast and loose with that Fairy Fire, saving him at the end. Puppey, in the meantime, is actually blocked in by the illusions as well. Oh, EGM found the catch.
Nice play. That's Warcraft 3 surround right there.
Not often you see that nowadays. A little bit of the
it's
old
really
school.
hard to pull off.
Well,
bottom.
Yeah.
Void is doing pretty okay.
He does have his time lapse, the chase going. They're not going to be able to get him. He's going to end up going back home. So they're fine there, but that Void is going to be able to have a decent time in this lane.
Well, not a decent time against Mana League, but he is doing okay, let's call it. He already used his Shrine once.
Soldier's fortune.
Puppey with the DD was looking if there was a courier heading over that direction. Potentially could have sniped it.
Yeah, we want to see some more courier kills with smoke. Level 1, that's what we want to see. It's always funny to see a courier die, especially if he has a relic in it.
It's the dream.
Yeah.
Ultimate. So far, the game has felt, at least to me, a little bit like Secret's getting a bit more out of the map, although Alliance are the ones that are actually up and ahead with that kill came out earlier. But Kezu farming under tower. Is there anything that you're really concerned about for either team over the next couple of minutes here?
Yeah, I think Alliance should get some smokes early. They smoked right now. This is what I wanted to say. Some earlier smokes on Shadow Demon and Kunkka and try to get some kills on either mid or in an off lane. We'll see how it goes now.
They've got him. Soul Catcher down on top of mid one. They also hit the Torrent. Puppey coming in for the crush. Hits onto 3. Now mid one's probably in trouble. Well, the chains, they keep him back. He does use all of his bottle charges now and should be able to walk away for the moment. They have another Torrent in 1 second.
Pray for the Torrent, pray for... Nice!
He is still...
Disruption, 1 second, nice play.
They got him.
It's those kinds of the Torrent, when you use it, you just try to block, force him to go back so you have more time to approach him if you miss.
Those plays by the Kunkka definitely needed to find that kill, and bottom lane, they're still messing with Jonas here, who's continuing to get his mana drained away and forced back from this safe lane, but a lot of experience going this direction. The big difference here, of course, is Kezu actually has 7 denies. Bad at all for him. And
well,
I guess that's all from his own creeps, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, plus it's easy for him to deny if you get 3 creeps. Maybe if they double so you have 6, it's easy to deny, even though Luna has high base damage. Kezu is level 5 right now.
He's been having a good time. I guess Luna is as well, so they need to be a little bit careful if he tries to go for some type of black hole play, if there's, Luna getting her Eclipse off first. Where do you see him moving with that initial black hole, or does he really even move? Do people come up to him and they try and kill Luna?
Depends if Coral or Slardar move. They can actually kill Luna if Luna is alone. But they might smoke, get the kill on mid. It's easy to pull off. He needs to find that kill. Just when it's ready, just go use it. Even though it's on 1 hero, it's worth it.
And you can also see that Puppey is been able to pick up his Tranquils already. Not bad for Slardar in the position 4 role. About 5 minutes in. Enigma closer and closer to that black hole. Is there anything else that we really need to watch out for? I mean, we talked about the SD Luna or the SD Kunkka ganks. Maybe another movement towards mid?
They will try to get some kills, get some easy damage for Legion Commander. I guess try to use those smokes when they're ready. Okay, Limp has haste rune, so he can move to a top lane if needed. It's pretty close to him.
Yeah. Let's see, also pressure being applied on here in the bottom by MP, who's going to get a couple pot shots off on this tower, and well, he is currently top CS in the game at 41. So How good of a game is this for this Weaver, do you think? Is it kind of tough, or what's your read on how he's going to play it out?
Well, they have a lot of stuff to focus with to focus Weaver. Even if he gets Lincoln Sphere, and he will, that's going to be his. Maybe not a first item, just some perseverance for the first item for the region. But after that, they have a lot of stuff to focus him with, especially with X Mark, low cooldown, beam.
They're diving almost, and Jonas was man up against that. That was a scary prospect. They are going to move now towards the top as it's like level 6 for Keizu has finally come. This, I mean, if you're Alliance, you have to know that this is coming, right?
Yeah, they even removed their ward on the hill near Tier 1 tower, so they probably know something fishy is going on.
Yeah.
Because it's Lardar, get it fishy, right?
That was great. I loved that. Thank you. Thank you very much. You've enriched our lives.
Fishy always works when there's Lardar and Slark in the game.
Yeah, Kunkka too, the fisherman. He's an admiral. All right, we'll leave it alone for now.
All right.
Loda, they have Malefice. They're not going to be able to get within range for it as of yet, but yeah, I mean, you've been seeing Shadow Demon has just been sticking up here this entire time, pulling the creep wave so Luna can farm at a decent range, and I feel like they're just completely aware of what the movement is by Secret right now.
Yeah, they are. See, it's those ganks are kind of easy to predict. You just they have a they even have a scan. They could have used that. There's Luna.
Are they really? Okay, well, they're just going to be able to find her. A lot of damage coming through. Can they keep Loda alive? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. So, GM not quite there with the team. Really surprised that worked out so well.
Yeah, I thought Shadow Demon will be behind Luna because of that, but he went the other way around. And they're gonna dive Shadow Demon.
Oh yeah, Puppy won't realize this is patient. Malefice is there. They're gonna be able to create some illusions as well. Now Mana Leak there's more action
gonna be
happening
more than
across the
enough.
map. Nice kill. We saw mid as well. Mid 1 dealing a lot of damage to Handskins, but you're not gonna be able to take that tower. Still pressure being applied across the map as Limp has gone bottom.
And they want to pressure that Tier 1 tower, since Secret is pressuring their Tier 1.
But this is the plus side of the Secret draft, is you've got Pylai Die here who can just keep on spamming out all of these Illuminates. And the 3 points up in Chakra are pretty cool for the cooldown reduction.
Yeah, it is, but it's only level 1 Illuminate. He had to go for Mana Leak against Void on lane.
So 9 minutes in, take a look at the net worth, how it's sitting so far. Weaver having himself a good time. Is going to actually go for Handskin right now. And Limp is going to be able to go for the duel. MP still walking out and away. They're jumping forward for mid 1. He cleans him up. And that's a nice play. Limp now also take damage. We go back in on this. They do still have Jonas, and that Chronosphere could have
he's going to duel. He's going to duel him.
Oh, nicely done. Limp actually still in some trouble, though. No, okay, the bash, they get it. They are going to be able to find the kill on the Legion regardless. So no duel, and they take down the Legion. There wasn't a Chronosphere used, though.
He was about to use it. He was hesitating. Should I use it or should I not? He tried to get the Legion the damage, but that didn't work out. Then Searing Chains came, and then both died. Top tower is down.
Yeah. 4 heroes here. Jonas drops the Chronosphere, connects onto MP right on the edge of it. They are going to get a decent Illuminate out, but this is still a problem. MP shows up. The Eclipse not really doing as much damage as they needed to, but they have already taken down the Void. Now Keizu shows up as well, trying to bring on Handskin. They throw out the Malefice. Puppy is going to be able to be there for the crush, and now the chase continuing for EGM. Mid 1 does have chains, but he used all of his remnants to damage earlier.
That was a really good chrono, catching Weaver on the edge and Keeper of the Light on the other edge of the chrono. Seems like Limp will go for a classic build when you're playing mid Legion Commander.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you like this play in general here?
Yeah, it's
like
good.
The style?
Yeah, I love it. It gives you so much damage output that you need. After that, he's gonna go for Blink Dagger because he actually needs it to position himself.
Oh, mid 1 might be dead here. His X marks as well as Torrent and Boat. He's right on the mark with it, pulls him back in. There is going to be disruption, and well, Remnant away is slowed, but is going to be able to finally make it out. So I don't know why the boat didn't come. I guess wanting to save it for the team fight they think it's going to happen?
Probably. They knew he has a Remnant behind, so... Well, that's why the Kanka pick with that X mark, easy to catch that Ember Spirit. Plus they lacked some catch in general to control their heroes. And it's really good against Weaver. Look at the cooldown on level 4. It's 8 seconds cooldown only.
Oh yeah. Oh, over the side. Hanskin is not going to get taken out by mid one. We also have some more battles in the jungle as
Lodi's in the problem.
The manage. He's going to end up going down. They found her. Black hole used again. Oh, Loda. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You can't really fault him too much for that one. That's sort of a black hole solo twice. Yeah,
that's why you need to use that black hole early on. A lot of people try not to use it to get it on 2-3 heroes. That's pretty much the perfect scenario we're talking about. It's hard to do it. Enigma has this fear factor. That's one of the heroes that you need to fear, and it doesn't allow you to group up as you need to be. Like, you need to position yourself differently when you're playing against Enigma.
Oh, Chrono top lane. They used it on the MP. The rotations had already come in. They drop the boat onto his head and they find the kill. Instant beam to finish him off. Now Pylai Dai also in trouble. That long range X pulls him back in, and now time to bring him down. Secret 2 in the top lane.
Yeah, Kunkka has good items so far. He's going for that mech build. You see, a really nice play from Kanka, killing top 2 heroes, and now just TP it to bottom.
That's a mechanism.
He's really fat, yeah.
They're going to be able to pull him back in another time here as, well, they do have duel if they want to use it, but too afraid of the rotations that could have come. Spot out Pylai Dai though up top, and this should be a kill for side of Alliances. They've been able to catch him in the disruption. Now the movement forward. TP rotations are going to come in from the Ember Spirit, but already gone. This is rather bold of mid one. Wants to find a kill onto EGM.
Nice,
and he's actually just going to get it.
Yep. Plus he has a shrine ready in 2 seconds.
Top lane, we also missed a kill as they took down Hanskin. And now looking for a bit more. Olympus, they chased. They're going to haul off the charge instead. Just take this tier 2 tower, at least deal some damage to it before they run away.
Slaughter bought a Blink Dagger. It's coming to him. 14 minutes. It's a good timing. Interesting build on Void, though. Helm of the Dominator. Just having that one creep for scouting, for giving the extra damage to Luna, or just having that... Oh, there it is. Satyr. The BS creep. Right?
What a creep.
Okay, so you just purge whatever you want. Slaughter's ult. Gone.
Pretty great. Yeah, it's pretty wonderful. You can take off Mana Leak as well, right? That did get... that's
yeah, you should be able to move it.
Yeah.
Remove it, sorry.
Have Puppy. Oh, he walked right into a Sentry Ward, though, and this should be a kill now. Well, never mind. He is just going to be able to blink away and... Tries to crush, tries to make the escape. There's Orange over here. Kezu could think about helping him out, but there's no way he was getting out of that one alive.
First dual damage for Limp, 15 minutes.
Not the best in the world, but
yeah,
there's still room to catch
about it.
Over the next couple of minutes, looking at the lineup right now of both teams, is there somebody that you feel like can take like a more aggressive stance, or is it pretty much just going to be trading off farm and occasional pickoffs?
Alliance will probably try to take tier 1 tower mid, wrap around them, maybe with a smoke if they have it ready. Chrono is up, Boat is up, Eclipse up in 15 seconds. It's a good timing for them to fight.
Yes, the downside is Black Hole is still there, but you don't have the maneuverability items yet for Enigma. Going back for a cloak now into what I'm sure is going to be a hood, maybe even into the pipe. Mechanism is there as well. So Gonna need to make sure they can position himself effectively. Legion Commander, do you think it's a Shadowblade game for her, or is it more along the lines of going for a Blink?
It's probably going to be a Blink first item. After that, he might go for Shadowblade. But he needs a Blade Mail as well. So it might be a Blink into Blade Mail into Shadowblade, so he can catch Ember Spirit and solo kill him.
Oh man, this ward is about to get taken out as well. That's really unfortunate. They spotted out with 7 seconds left as soon as it was placed.
Yeah, as we saw right now, it's Satyr Banisher. You can remove Searing Chains as well, which is also awesome.
Yeah.
You can remove pretty much anything with Searing Chains. Remove Black Hole, that would be... They need to fix it in the next patch.
That's what we need to change about, definitely. Limpy, well, is just left to farm completely alone in the enemy jungle. And while Secret was looking like they were taking a pretty demonstrative lead, it's slowed down a little bit. 4,000 into their favor, but Experience starting to tilt back into alliances. Gonna need to start changing something up, whatever that might be. As it looks like they're starting to pressure the mid lane, tier 1, and bottom, almost able to take down Puppey. He's gonna try and go for the juke back. Chase.
Yeah, he's alone.
Okay, I'll get him.
Two Helm of the Dominators on the Alliance side, one Wolf, one Satyr.
Oh. That's great also in the mid lane. This is something that I love to do with Kunkka and see pro teams do as well, is just farm with the boat when you get a chance. Any downtime, push one wave out with it. It's a super low cooldown at pretty much all levels. 60 seconds is max. And it's good.
Yeah, you just kill the whole creep wave with Torrent and Ship, and that's it. Just get some farm from far away.
Mid 1 spots out 2, 3. Think about going in on this. They've been able to crush EGM. If they can fill him off at the start, they are going to be able to. Alliance have to back out. Very hard to take this battle without their Shadow Demon.
Yeah, that's the problem with Shadow Demon once you use that disruption.
What? Loda, he TPs right now.
If you make it no mana. That's the problem with Shadow Demon. When you use disruption aggressively, you need to back out a bit.
Definitely. Otherwise, you'll get caught like that. And pulling people across the map, MP is going to be group backed up with his Coddle in the mid lane, and DD Rune as well to boot. Maybe they can finally finish off this tier 1 tower. Oh, Crush. The imprisonment. They have the Torrent and boat to follow it up. Puppey a bit too far forward. They get the duel win as well. So a nice little gift into the lap of Alliance.
Really weird play by Puppey, going in on that like that on Luna, with seeing Shadow Demon standing behind him.
Yeah. I wonder, was he TPing in at that point? Because it felt like maybe they were thinking that the Weaver could kill him with the DD on him or something. It definitely seems strange.
They can't. He has Armlet plus removes Slaughter's ult with press the attack, so it's pretty impossible to kill him there.
Right.
Love the build on Enigma though. He just went for a tank build. Mech, mana boots and pipe.
Oh. Over here as well, mid 1 tries to run it away, slowed down by that. No, Jonas fam, the creep on top of him. Crush is going to come out finally, but they find the kill nonetheless. Wow, press the attack dealing a ton of damage, or rather overwhelming odds. As they found another, Keizu turned upon. They have Black Coal if they want to use it. Going to commit it now for Jonas, and Lip, no way to break that one currently. They take a kill of their own.
Love how Keza plays the Enigma, really, in the terms of items, plus not hesitating to use that Black Hole on solo hero, just securing the kill, especially on hero like Void.
Yeah, I mean, think it compared to something like, well, we're gonna have to hold that thought as the chase is gonna continue. Handskin finds MP, and there's gonna be a nice little combination together. Does not take too much damage with the pipe popped. Keizu. But bottom lane, Oda farming away, doing his thing. He's top of the net worth right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Alliance is actually being able to split push against Ember Spirit with the Boots of Travel plus Keeper of the Light in a team. They can just hop around the map, be everywhere with that Ember Spirit.
Pretty impressive. I think a lot of it comes back again to this hand skin, Kunkka. Like, it's not a hero that you would expect that often to be played anymore. It's sort of fallen out of favor in the meta, but works great against the split push style that you have from the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, it is. Let's check the talent trees from Kunkka. What will he go for? 20 damage, 150 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the best talents here on Kunkka.
If you manage to get to 25, that AoE, all right, we were gone, and they end up taking down. Man, they end up taking down the Ember Spirit there with Limp. That's pretty absurd. This is actually going terrible because that was a solo Legion commander at that point too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying a few minutes ago. He'll just try to get hands on that Ember Spirit when he tries to split push, especially when he gets either Blade Mail or Shadow Blade. He can position himself really easy.
Yeah.
He has 3k gold, can buy whatever he wants, double damage as well. Ember Spirit will need to consider getting Lincoln Sphere.
Yeah. Definitely, it's feeling like that's a necessity at this stage.
Yeah, I agree.
Weaver has his, so maybe you can place it over onto the Ember, but I mean, the other problem is that even if you do end up having Lincolns, there's still the problem of Chronosphere. So
Alliance has a lot of spells to control Team Secret's heroes. For example, all those Lincoln Spheres and Weaver being so fast, but they have Torrent plus Legion Commander ult. Right. In the late game, even if Enigma builds a BKB, which he's not building, he has Hand of Midas, he's preparing for that ultra late game. Yeah. He can still, his Black Hole can still be cancelled by either good position of dueling or Chronosphere.
And this is a little bit unfortunate too. You see that moving around to try and make anything happen, but as soon as they reveal this, they're going to realize, Roche is being taken. Alliance, they went after an illusion for mid one, so using up one of his remnant charges there as well to get in a little bit quicker, and they're just going to get nothing out of that smoke. Alliance read that quite well.
Totally. He's building a BKB on Legion Commander, who is level 19 at the moment. Wow, so such a high level on him.
This is not something that I completely would have expected, but feeling confident that they can try and at least close out or do a good bit of damage in this game. It's great against the Coddle too, all the blinding light shenanigans that come out. Oh my goodness, I said it again.
Third time.
And, thank you.
I'm keeping an eye.
Appreciate that. And an ear.
Yeah, that as well. Smoke coming out from Alliance. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, this is going to be a fight by the Shrine, but it's Kezu who could be set up for a really huge black hole if they happen to walk up into high ground. Puppy runs in, spots them there as well, going to be able to catch on to two. A pretty good chains as well. They are just going to all eviscerate it. Well, they have the Luna ulti as well. They're turning back around.
Play.
Black hole. Limp actually jumped in with his BKB into the black hole. He's going to get the duel onto Kezu, but I don't know if it's going to end up being enough to find a kill. They do find at least one, but they've lost everybody else there. Chronosphere follow-up. A very messy engagement. MP dropping low, but gets the time lapse off and tries to run away. Pylai die and a leak. But a great team fight there for Team Secret.
Legion tried to cancel the black hole by good positioning, but he got sucked in as well. A bit of unlucky there. I didn't see where Void was, the fight, but some good plays from mid one. Double searing chains, just insta-killing two heroes.
Yeah.
Void has a lot of farm actually. Yasha plus Diffusal Blade, Power Treads plus Helm of the Dominator being level 16. He deals so much damage when he gets his Manta up. It's gonna be devastating.
I think it's also worth giving a shout out there to Pylai Dai. He charged up the Illuminate in a max level throughout that entire thing. Well, he's about to die here as Limp jumps on him. But that was a huge part of the damage component as well. With the mid one veil on everybody, they just blew him up. And then two heroes out of the fight to start it. Doesn't get much better than that. Well, looking like right now Alliance, after pulling themselves back into it a little bit, are starting to feel a little bit under the gun. with that fight for Secret now, what's the next stage? Like, it looks like Alliance are actually going to be able to go and take Roshan.
Yeah, they know the black hole is on cooldown, so they can gather up, not being afraid of getting 3 or 4 man black hole. Loda picking up Aegis with that wolf, they have so much damage.
Yeah. I guess I'm underestimating how strong this lineup is and how much Secret are starting to rely upon that black hole being big.
Yeah, he has a blink dagger right now, so it's gonna be easy for him to position in fights. He is building a BKB after that one as well, so only 2 things he needs to care of. Duel and Chrono. Yeah.
We talked earlier about the damage from Limp coming out, and he does have plus 78 and blink away there. Does not want to get caught. But he's going to start to really snowball soon.
Yeah, he got very fast, level 18 actually, so he's getting plus 18 damage from duels.
Deal with.
Yeah, he's going for that Shadow Blade as well. So he can just insta-kill people, and Ember Spirit doesn't look like he's going for Lincoln Sphere. Has some other item in quick buy.
No, Octarine Core.
Yeah, it's a good item, but personally I think he still needs Lincoln Sphere to keep himself alive.
Here in the duel, where is that at?
Yeah,
oh my gosh, here it is. They found it. Had it on the screen for a second there. I'm freaking out because I couldn't quite jump, but well, Lip ends up getting some more duel damage. 96 now. So they're trying to split push, but it's just quite difficult against this lineup here as Chase continues, but mid one is out. Top lane, pressured. They drop the Chronosphere onto MP, trying to find that kill. He is not going to have the mana for time-lapse, so Weaver, 1 level away from having that max level time-lapse with no mana cost.
Seems like Alliance has an upper hand right now, getting those tier 2 towers and getting some extra kills, extra dual damage. If you look at Legion Commander, he's so farmed right now, has 400 physical damage almost. He's trying to fight Enigma. Will he be lucky?
Look like the Shadow Blade about to wear off, but the big pressure is going to come in mid lane now as well, and you have Loda ready to hit away at this tower, have all of the illusions to be created as well. Starting to feel like Secret really need to come up with some kind of response to this, and they just don't have it as of yet.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Manta style came for a Faceless Void, but they took the tower, so they're just gonna back off. They need, Secret needs to pull a really good black hole for them to win a fight.
This is scary. Alright, they bring down EGM at the start, so that's a decent getting, but it looks like Alliance are going to be able to make their escape. Rum buff is well used.
Yeah, using just shape for that extra movement speed, just running away. 50 seconds cooldown, all good. They still have Aegis on Luna.
But quietly, we've seen Secret take down all of the tier 2 towers. They're going to be able to secure this shrine as well. So despite the fact that Alliance are feeling like the team that can do more in these engagements, and well, they almost have a 10,000 net worth lead, there's still been good objective taking by Secret here. By no means a blowout at all.
Yeah, they got all the tier 2 towers plus 1 shrine, even though they're playing from behind. Slardar has the Teal Scepter, maybe trying to cancel the X mark or just the duel if he doesn't use a BKB.
Pilot has also been able to build into an Aghanim Scepter at this stage, so
yeah,
there is
it's a knight right now, so that can change the fight. That huge heal coming out from him.
Oh, Limp. Who's he going to find? He was Shadow Bladed behind MP, and now they're going to be able to catch him mid-1. He's in some trouble, but from the high ground, Limp is doing a lot of damage. Well, excuse me, MP is doing a lot of damage. They chase, but he's out of there. So, but he ends up getting out for Secret for the moment. Puppy, used, being chased. Up by the Yule Scepter to get the escape, but Limp is there. The Blink Dagger is online. He actually blinked into the trees, though. No way out, so he can't get the duel damage, and he can't get the duel on top of him. MP is still going to be caught now in the Chronosphere, and, well, with that Mantis Infusal, it's too much. Mid-1, out and away. Got X-Mark Batic in trouble now as well. They get that kill.
Now he's out of the trees. No one told him to stay in the trees this time, so he got some easy duel damage.
played. A little bit sloppy here and there, but it ends up working out for them, and Coddle is just going to pull back in Puppy. It felt to me like if Secret just all backed out at that point, they might have been able to escape, but this lineup from Alliance is just so maneuverable.
Yeah, with Agent Commander ulti and that X Mark plus Shadow Demon, there's a lot of things to focus on, and you can catch from such a huge range. Kanka even going for that Blink Dagger for adding even more range when they're chasing.
It's not often that you see a Legion commander get out of control like this, but with 114 dual damage, and this is without a blade mail too. He's been able to pile this on. It felt to me like this is a great answer to the Ember Spirit just in general.
Yeah, and this is also a great blade mail game, considering Enigma, Weaver, Ember Spirit gives back so much damage.
Yeah. So, net worth, relatively even. You still got the experience pretty heavily into the favor of Alliance. Are there any other big levels that are coming up as far as game-changing talents? It doesn't really seem to be the case. The 300 health for Faceless Void is pretty great, though. It's a nice one.
Tank up so much. Or 600 time wall cast range, 20% evasion. Really, really nice talents on Void.
Love to be able to see one of those get put to use. But it does feel like the game could very rapidly be over. That's the thing about this. It's just so tough for this secret draft, is that against SD Luna, if you lose one big engagement at this point, the game is almost over. Like, you're going to lose a lane of racks or at least buyback status, which, yeah, by the way,
that's true. Against Shadow Demon Luna, you lose a fight near your base, you're probably going to lose the game as well. Look how much damage the illusions deal.
Ember going to do his best to try and keep them back, as you do have the rest of the TPs coming in. Meanwhile, MP is going to try and get some split push going. See if he can force back Alliance. Looks like he doesn't want to commit fully for it, though.
Luna tipping top, they're just going to back off. Yeah, they can take it slowly with their heroes. Maybe if Ember Spirit gets that Octarine Core plus level 25, oh nice.
Puppy celebrating in his TP, waving the staff above his head. Love to see that. So that was actually the quarter staff for Luna, so that would have been not going to complete it Butterfly. No, it wouldn't have been, but still frustrating nonetheless. We have the Blink Dagger picked up now as well for Handskin. So next couple of minutes, how do you see this playing out? It's, I guess, gearing up for the Roshan pit fight?
Yeah, they're waiting, Alliance is waiting for the next Rosh. Just getting that Butterfly up on Luna, so the illusions are so much stronger from Manta Style and Disruption, so they can just take it really slow and just do what they need to do. Stand in front of the base, use Disruption, Manta Style, just hit the tower, back, repeat it, wait for the opportunity to kill someone, and that's it.
Good one, realizing as well that these are some illusions. They were still sort of in the area and vicinity. Oh, BKB popped. Limp looking, trying to find it. Not gonna be able to catch up. He had a DD as well. That would have been really nice.
600 damage. Legion Commander.
A monster.
Weaver going for Heart. That's really interesting build.
So what are the benefits of this for him?
HP, obviously, but I don't know why he's making it. Yeah. They obviously need more damage output, especially when Ember gets level 25 and has that Octarine Core plus 2 second Searing Chains. He just keeps the people in place rooted for 5 seconds and then repeat it again. So they need someone to actually deal the damage. He already has one defensive item, Lincoln Sphere. I don't think he needs that Heart of Tarask. If he gets caught by X-Mark or Duel, he's gonna die anyway.
Okay. So what would have been your choice in this instance? Like a Bloodthorn pickup, or trying to go back for like a Daedalus?
Well, maybe just go into Crystallis or Maelstrom and see how the game goes.
Yeah. Well, 36 minutes in and starting to feel like they're just gearing up for that big fight to happen as the movement comes towards Roshan.
Enigma. Legion Commander bought Boots of Travel, and now they're doing some ninja moves. TPing to a lane, and Hanskin X marks him, and then he tries to get the dual damage with Shadow Blade and just send him back. But it failed this time, we'll see how it works.
Alright, the group up now. They scan it out, so Radiant has a clear idea of where Dire is. Jonas is the one that's up front and center, though, so if he manages to get a big black hole, or rather, Chronosphere, be devastating for Secret. Doesn't look like either side wants to move there, though.
And the Void has a BKB as well, which changes a lot in fight. If he doesn't get caught by a black hole, he will deal so much damage.
Worth noting that the Enigma also picked up a BKB a little while ago, so both have it. And Pyle Dai does not feel like he's going to be long for this world if he sticks around too much longer. As what could come their way, they back out a little bit. More SD illusions going out, but while this is all going on, Secret are taking Roshan, and Alliance, this is going to catch them really off guard.
Really nice play by Secret. Alliance didn't expect that because they had a vision on the other heroes. Probably didn't think they can take Roshan so fast with only 2 heroes. But they managed to do it. The Alliance needed that Aegis to finish the game.
So, considering that this game is now going to be extended out a little bit longer, in your eyes, is that favoring, like, can Secret take this to the super late game with their lineup? Is this something where Alliance need to start being really worried?
I personally think Alliance has a better late game overall, especially with Luna and Shadow Demon, plus Death Wolf, plus super farmed Legion Commander. I'm surprised that Alliance is not trying to push those tier 3 towers. Just chop them little by little with Shadow Demon and Luna, plus you have a lot of save. Legion Commander both, Disruption, you can use Chronosphere defensively.
Yeah.
And they are grouping up at mid.
This is a really scary moment as well. Faceless Void just picked up an Invis rune, and they're all going to be heading in now as the rest of Secret TP's back in. Dota dealing the damage at the start of this one, so in spite of not having the Aegis, Alliance still feeling like they want to press the issue a little bit. They take down the bottom tier 3 tower.
Yeah, they can still do it even though Secret has Aegis. You see what they're doing. Legion Commander tipping top, again being X-marked just to push out the wave, come back again. Maybe they won't expect them to be here right now.
Right. Well, and this is just so frustrating to deal with as well. Taking down, even if it's just some damage on the range barracks, eventually this is going to fall over time, and there isn't really a great answer. Jonas is going to head towards mid and see if he can try and pick off mid 1. Unfortunately, first hit bash. Oh man. Use the blade drains away that mana as well very quickly. Doesn't want to use the Chronosphere for it though.
Top tier 3 tower being pinged out a lot by Team Secret. They just want to split push it, and seems like Coral's gonna do it this time, or not, just TPing to base.
No, they realize that the fight could be brewing. Back out. He can always do the pull-in if he wanted to, so he could pull in Weaver and then eventually Weaver can TP back too.
Or Weaver has one TP, or he can time-lapse back also, maybe.
There you go.
This is a classic Luna Shadow Demon game. It's so frustrating to play against. Look at all those bounces. Just little by little, you're losing your access.
It's a clenching moment right there. You see the Faceless Void jumping over your direction. I don't know if you actually spotted him or not. Limp using that Shadow Blade as well just to get whatever positioning advantage he can. Still 2 minutes until Aegis is down, and it looks like Secret have had enough. Going for the smoke play themselves. It's daytime. They have eyes, found EGM. Jonas is still there. It's a big Chronosphere if they want to go for it, but it's not great vision right now for Alliance. You can see they have some now. Boat still intact. Puppy is here as well.
He's gonna catch Enigma.
Oh, jump forward, they've got him. That's a ton of damage on the Keizu. He's gonna end up dropping mid 1, trying to keep alive Puppy, but he's gonna still get chased around over here. MP playing around the BKB of Luna.
Shadow Demon bought back. They want to fight right now.
Over to the side as well. Mid one on top of him. EGM down. They have caught onto MP though, and it looks like Ember is already out. So he is going to be fine. And MP with that extra survivability has already used time lapse. He's going to go down. At least that's the Aegis for now. Puppy can go back in for a big crush if he wants to. Connects onto Jonas. That's all for now.
Luna is out of
back
mana.
in mid one. He pops his BKB. Turns to fight. Diffusal Blade. Now trying to run. Still getting chased, but a good torrent, and that might be enough. Oh, this is a scary one to walk up high ground right here, though. Smark's back on a Puppy.
They used Shrine as well, got some mana. Well, Keeper of the Light really toying around
there's the
with
duel.
Luna.
Puppy is going to end up going down. MP is here as well. He's still very tanky, but I think that it might be enough damage to still bring him down. Jonas is going to chase him. Well, mid one, triple remnant forward. Finds a kill onto Jonas. The pushback by Pylai die, and now they're going to be able to run down left. Too much damage, and MP has his regen as well. Loda's going to end up going down. That's 4 dead for Alliance. As Secret comeback strong, Handskin is going to get caught by the chains. A whole team wipe.
Wow.
So Secret comeback in a huge fashion.
Shadow Demon bought back,
of.
died again. Now Kanka bought back. Plus they had took the second gem. If you look at the fight, before the fight even starts, there's Keeper of the Light just casting Mana Leak on Luna, and she runs out of mana. She was out of mana the whole fight. Even when they used Shrine, she didn't even have mana to use. Not a Manta style, not Eclipse, not anything. Keeper of the Light just doing his thing.
Yeah, and now you're looking in this very precarious spot where Legion Commander doesn't have buyback, and they're actually on top of Handskin, going to be able to pull him back mid one, slowed down, is going to be tough for him to remnant away, and still though, eyes on the prize, MP ends up taking down that tier 3.
Even Luna bought back, so...
Oh man, a huge win.
Nice,
he drops the black hole. He's caught out loaded. This is more than enough at this point. BKB means it's not going to be disabled. He turns to the Eclipse, but it's far too late. Secret, after what was looking like a disappointing start, suddenly come out swinging. Now everybody gone. Luna out for 80 seconds. This could be game.
This is a game. Secret will take down those towers so easily.
Oh man. And Jonas, I mean, he has a Chronosphere, but what else are you bringing to the table at this point?
He's alone.
Blade level 2 isn't enough to kill everybody.
There's
Maybe
only
Legion here.
Legion Commander. They'll try to get a pick off. But there's 5 heroes of Secret standing.
And it's daytime. Heals are also going to be a problem.
Plus Ember Spirit bought Blade Mail. We talked yesterday about Blade Mail, how efficient it was. People used to buy it in the early stages, and now it became a late game item. He didn't.
All right, mid one is going to die here.
He is in trouble.
He's very gone. Puppy also in some trouble. Jonas is there. He's going to end up being brought down, but now mid one back into the fight. No more BKBs for these two. The double remnant forward. That's going to be a dead Jonas. The tower dropping. It is nighttime, so things maybe a little bit too scary. The rest of Alliance is actually going to be up here. Then one pops his blade mill. MP still trying to hit away onto this. Can they find it? The torrent comes out as well as the boat. A lot of damage. That would have been a huge heal, but he has
another black hole.
Black hole onto everybody. 4 going down from Alliance, and it's going to end up being a huge team wipe yet again. They buy back on the Legion Commander. Time lapse still there for MP.
A lot of buybacks coming out. Kezu surprised them with that refresher on Enigma. They didn't expect him to have another black hole there.
Oh man, and it's all gone wrong for them. Alliance group up for the black hole they didn't see coming. Also didn't see Mega Creeps coming. A really, really tough one here for them. What do you do at this point?
You can just try to go all in right now. You can't do anything besides that. Let's see. The Roche is gonna be up soon as well.
Look at the graph! Oh my god. 20,000 net worth swing in right about like 4 minutes roughly.
Keeper of the Light just did such a good job with casting those mana leaks on Luna. She was just running around, couldn't do anything.
This is a tough one now. I mean, you got the BKB on Slaughter. It's not just the Mega Creeps. Also, it's a whole new round of items that are ahead of everybody. Like, Coddle has a Lincoln Spear at this point. What?
Coddle is so far.
What?
Plus a Blink Dagger, plus 1.5k gold as well. I hope Secret plays this safe and waits for next Roche. Just gives Aegis to Ember Spirit. And Weaver has a Monkey King bar, so that Luna evasion is useless against him.
Nice play there as well to force out the BKB from Loda. You know, I gotta say, for me, this Alliance game, it was feeling like it was just so much, not necessarily in the bag, but pretty heavily into their favor. And what was it that changed so quickly? Like, what was the big factor?
It was in their favor, yeah, you're right. Secret knew what they had to do. If they were just standing inside the base, they would actually lose, because Luna and Shadow Demon would take their Rexes down, but they knew they had to move out of the base and fight there, so they smoked, picked off Shadow Demon, who bought back and killed him again, and then just controlling that Luna in a fight. And I was wrong about item choices on Weaver, I have to admit it, that Heart really worked out well for him. They couldn't focus him in Chronosphere, so that really turned out the fight as well.
Oh man,
it's a good item build. Actually paid off.
To you, is Kezu maybe one of the MVPs this match? It's like his black holes have been so good.
His black holes and item builds were on point the whole game.
I mean, everybody from Secret's been playing pretty well in this one, but it's cool as well to see somebody who's, you know, not necessarily had the most success on the international stage before this actually get a chance to show off his stuff and deserves to be on one of these teams. And Roshan gonna go down. He's
a pretty calm guy. Like I love those kinds of players. He joined them, let's call it recently. He's the guy. Double damage as well. Somebody ping it out. No. Oh,
Shadow
Demon. Yep. Dead again.
That'll happen. Legion at this point going for the 40 bonus dual damage. They just need anything they can to win this. But MP, it's time to go. They get the chains onto Limp. He is going to be caught out. A long duration chains, waits on it, and actually, it's going to have to be forced to pop the BKB, so he won't have that in the next fight.
And Shadow Demon is dead for 20 more seconds. They still have a glyph.
No,
but I don't think it will help much.
Holding on.
Yeah, the creeps are just sieging the towers right now. While they're buying time. Weaver just slowly attacking.
Hanskin's gone. They do get the duel off on a mid one. Oh, the Yule Scepter lift up onto the black hole. He is still going to die there, so they get the dual damage victory, but
another black hole.
A second black hole. Kezu, no mercy. They take down 3, and good game, well played gets called. Dotting their I's and crossing their T's. Secret looking clean.
Hands down to Kezu for his performance this game. Really, really amazing.
God. Well, Team Secret take game number 1. Keep in mind, everybody.